Ladies and gentlemen, we have an exciting episode today. We have, from our friends at Alpacka Raft, the Oryx 2-person inflatable pack raft. It's basically like a 10-pound inflatable canoe with 2 seats. I have backcountry expert little Pari with me. She's gonna be paddling it with me on the Humber River on the Maiden voyage. We did take it out on the lake one time. But we didn't have a lot of success because the waves were huge and the water was freezing, and it was up at Georgian Bay. So now we're gonna go down the Humber. Terrifying, raging white water. That's a lie. It's actually basically, it doesn't even have a current, so it's perfect for us. But we gotta walk there first. 6 or 7K from the bottom to the top. Ooh.
Whoa, look at this wood. Somebody did a really good job with that.
We believe we have arrived at a potential put-in at the old mill in Toronto. A lot of kayaks and canoes up there. And this is it. The Humber River, the raging torrent. Oh, there's giant swans over there.
We've been here before. You were skipping rocks over there. We came for a coffee.
Yes. I think we went, oh, we made a video.
Yeah.
We've identified an Arctic tundra sandbar, which is the ideal location for pack raft inflation. Just here. Pari's scoping a backcountry route to it. And across there is a very wealthy tennis club. Members only. Right by the Arctic tundra. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. I'm going to show you a couple of very neat things that I received from Alpacka. First one is the Alpacka Oryx. This is the size of it. Weighs roughly 10 pounds. I'll actually weigh it and give you an accurate description. And it is the 2-person canoe style Alpacka raft. You guys know I have the narwhal for whitewater. This is for me and Pari. This is what it looks like. So significantly larger than my whitewater one for sure. But I got something else cool to show you. And that is this paddle. And the cool thing with this paddle is that it's actually it's actually a possibility of having just a double blade paddle, or you can add these 2 handles and makes 2 small paddles. So if Pari is tired or doesn't want to paddle, I can use a double blade. If she wants to paddle, I can turn it into a single blade for each of us. And I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, the next 2 pieces of equipment are, I think this is the front seat for Pari. This is the back seat. I think it's the back seat. Yep, that goes this way for me. And what they also sent me, which is amazing, is a matching dry bag. I think they call it the bow bag, and this attaches to the front and is watertight. I like those colors though, eh? That's it. Let's get it set up. Actually, what we'll do, check the time. We'll see how long it takes to set up. It's 3:02. So we're just finishing up the main compartment. We started at what, 2:03? Or sorry, 3:03? It's 3:07. No way, 4 or 5 minutes? I guess so, non-stop. And then usually you have to top these up with your mouth after. You can't get enough pressure here. You like it? God, I'm almost gonna pass out. Okay, next up. The unfortunate thing is these need to be inflated by mouth. I've done them before. They take a little bit of time as well. So let's get started. Okay, so it's 3:14 and she's ready. Still gotta pack up some stuff, but main system, rear seat, front seat, bow bag. This looks good. This is good. Takes about 10 to 12 minutes to set up. Perry's prepared. She looks excited. This guy's ready. We're gonna put it in just over there. It's a little bit deeper. We'll get a feel for it. Then we're gonna paddle around a bit. We'll try and get a couple shots of it, and I'll let you know how it feels after, like, you know, 20 minutes kind of ripping around, see how the steering is, see how fast we can make it go. But it's cool. So, and actually, to let you guys know, this is the type of craft, it's not a replacement for a canoe. A lot of people don't understand that Alpacka rafts are not like kayak and canoe replacements. They're to allow you to traverse like on land very far to get to rivers or remote places where you otherwise wouldn't be able to get to. That's the whole point of this. So this here, you know, me and Perry would go hiking for, you know, 2 or 3 days or 20 or 30 kilometers and then put in and access like a remote area based on using that type of logistical strategy. You get in? Yeah. She has successfully entered the craft. I will get in the back and we'll push off. We'll see you in a couple minutes. First impressions?
A little bit wobbly.
Little bit wobbly. Very nimble. This thing will turn on a dime. As a matter of fact, if Perry does not paddle with me, it's just like a pack raft actually. It's like why the double blade is good. But we found that we let some air out of the seats, you can see, but we need to fill this up a little bit more. This is not strong enough. We feel that with soggy seats and a firm exterior, it'll be better for us. And it's also vessel. It's also very difficult to hold the camera and take video while paddling. I'm going to try something different. I wasn't able to do anything. She's inflated. Perry's ready. We're going to do 30 minutes of paddling. 30 minutes of paddling with the GoPro mounted right here on my life jacket because I have no other place to put it. And then we'll have some good fun. Okay, as long as we paddle somewhat equally on each side, it's pretty good. Just a bit nimble. A little bit nimble, but not bad. That bird just didn't finish his meal. He just left it to rot. There it is. Cranking tunes. Hey, look at these little ducks. Hello, Mr. Ducks. Our assessment, we're getting better at it. It requires a significant J stroke. I'm just going to let this paddler right here across. The river is very busy, but we're getting used to the Alpacka raft. And we're going to show you guys some little birds. We're definitely getting used to how, let's say, like tippy it feels. You sit very high. It's very different than the other pack raft that I have. So it feels a little bit tippy, but it's actually quite stable. And there's a lot of actually motorboats in the Humber River, so we've been getting some wake experience with it, which is also pretty neat. Busy river, but nice. You having fun, Per?
Yeah, a lot of fun.
So we just came across a huge swan sitting on his nest. It scared the heck. I think we should get going actually. Anyway, I wanted to show that to you, but that's we gotta go. You guys, we're right on the mouth of the Humber River on Lake Ontario. We're gonna go do a little paddle for you, see how it looks. wavy here. Okay, I got it. Okay, so it's definitely a little bit wavy here. We are going to call it a day. I'm totally holding the Packraft by my arm right now. So how do you like it, Claire?
I love it. It's so fun.
I think we need a little bit of practice. It's got a good amount of room. We might struggle a little bit if we took this on like a 5-day trip or something, but a couple days, no big deal. And especially if you weren't paddling too far. I see this more as a vessel that you can kind of like go hiking for a couple days and then cross some lakes and rivers. I don't know about a canoe trip at this point. No? But what we'll do is we'll keep using it. I'm going to make a couple more videos on some other rivers, ones with a little bit more current. The Humber River, honestly, I remember having a little bit more current, but it's been years since I've been on it, actually. So maybe we won't do the Credit River, but maybe we'll do a couple other ones like the Dawn or something like that, where there's actually like, you know, some riffles to keep you going. So with that said, go to the Alpacka website, check out the Oryx 2-person canoe. I'm floating away. And thanks for watching.